Hey everyone! Welcome back to Cap Tech, where we explore the fascinating intersections of technology, history, and travel. I'm your new host, Janie Rutenkruch. I'm so happy that Cap Tech chose me for this job. I am Cap Tech's #1 fan. I think of him like a big vanilla desert. I mean, seriously guys, check out the links below to buy some of Josh Kappelman's books or his new musical album. The man is simply amazing, and in this gal's opinion, he's one of the most underrated creators and artists of his generation. Today we're taking a deep dive into the history of Southern Illinois during one of the most tumultuous periods in American history, the Civil War. This is the story of how this region, often referred to as Little Egypt, played a crucial role in the conflict. Little Egypt was a region with a unique identity. Its location at the crossroads of the North and South meant that its loyalties were deeply divided. As tensions between the Union and the Confederacy escalated, Southern Illinois found itself caught in the middle of a nation on the brink of war. Before the Civil War, Southern Illinois was a region with strong ties to both the North and the South. Economically, the area was a blend of northern industry and southern agriculture, with the Ohio and Mississippi rivers serving as vital trade routes. Many residents had migrated from southern states, bringing with them cultural traditions and a deep sense of loyalty to their roots. In the years leading up to the war, Southern Illinois was a land of opportunity and conflict. The region's economy relied heavily on agriculture. The rivers brought prosperity, but they also brought the influence of the South, leading to a region deeply divided on issues like slavery and states' rights. Political tensions were high, with some residents supporting the Union and others sympathizing with the Confederacy. This division was evident in the region's politics, where debates over slavery and the future of the nation raged. As the country inched closer to war, Southern Illinois was a microcosm of the larger national conflict. When Civil War broke out in 1861, Southern Illinois became a key strategic region for the Union. Its rivers and railways made it a critical transportation hub for moving troops and supplies. But the war also brought hardship and division to the region, as families and communities were torn apart by conflicting loyalties. Cairo, Illinois, located at the confluence of the Ohio and Mississippi rivers, became one of the most important military outposts in the Union. It served as a base for General Grant's campaigns in the Western Theater, and its location made it a vital supply point for Union forces. But while Cairo thrived as a military hub, other parts of Southern Illinois were not as fortunate. Many communities in Southern Illinois were divided by the war. In some towns, neighbors who had once worked side by side found themselves on opposite sides of the conflict. Local militias were formed to protect Union interests, but Confederate sympathizers also made their presence felt. This led to a tense and sometimes violent atmosphere where loyalty to the Union was often questioned. Beyond the battlefield, Southern Illinois faced internal strife in the form of guerrilla warfare and lawlessness. Bushwhackers, Confederate sympathizers who operated outside the official Confederate Army, caused havoc in the region, raiding farms and disrupting Union supply lines. The war had truly come to Southern Illinois, not just in the form of battles, but in the daily lives of its people. The end of the Civil War in 1865 brought both relief and new challenges to Southern Illinois. The region was left to rebuild in the aftermath of the conflict, with many towns and families struggling to recover from the losses they endured. But the war also brought change. New industries, a shift in political power, and a new sense of identity for Southern Illinois. Southern Illinois, like much of the country, faced a period of reconstruction after the war. The region's economy, which had been disrupted by the conflict, began to recover as new industries took root. The war had also brought an end to slavery, and the region had to navigate the complex process of integrating freed slaves into society, a task that was met with both progress and resistance. In the years following the war, Southern Illinois saw the rise of new industries, particularly coal mining, which would become a cornerstone of the region's economy. The railroads expanded, connecting Southern Illinois to the rest of the nation and bringing new opportunities for growth. But the legacy of the Civil War remained, shaping the region's culture and sense of identity for generations to come. The war was a defining moment for Southern Illinois, a time of division, conflict, and ultimately transformation. This region's unique position at the crossroads of North and South made it a microcosm of the larger national struggle. But through it all, Southern Illinois emerged stronger, with a new identity forged in the fires of war. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next adventure. And let me know in the comments, what hidden histories are lurking in your local area? I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, this is Cap Tech signing off.
In the heart of the world, where the land stood still, brothers turned against brothers, against their will. In the crossroads of a nation torn and frayed, Southern Illinois was where the battle played. From Cairo to Shawneetown, the soldiers marched on, with Lincoln's words echoing from dusk till dawn. The railroads carried Iron Men to the fight, through the hills and valleys in the dead of night. In the heart of the war, where the land stood still, brothers turned against brothers, against their will. In the crossroads of a nation torn and frayed, Southern Illinois was where the battle played. Camps and forts started to rugged land as the Union forces took their stand. But the whispers of the Confederacy lingered near. In the hearts of some, the choice wasn't clear. In Carbondale, they trained for the bloody fray, while in the backwoods some chose a rebel way. The rivers ran with the cries of the brave, as Southern Illinois dug both freedom and grave. In the heart